Getting back to this Mustang today. I gotta do some de-pooping to this K-member. So, got my super clean, my gangster paintbrush ready to go. Get this thing out there, start cleaning it off. My dad's on his way over, so kind of got hung up yesterday. We spent like 2 hours trying to get one of the main bearings in, but you know, we're making some kind of progress. So that's good. Start cleaning this K-member up. My dad's cleaning up the front end here to get that seal hammered in. Got a little garbage bag I cut open and finish up this K-member. Got it cleaned up pretty decently, but I'm not going for a show car, so I'm not going to get it. I could spend all day cleaning that thing. Got the vast majority of the poo-poo off of there. So I'm going to rinse it off, get it in here, and just put a fan on it to dry it off. Got this K-member cleaned up. Kind of. It's not perfect. I think this car was undercoated, so I think the combination of undercoat and oil leak made it pretty nasty, but that's clean enough. It'll be fine for what I'm doing. Like I said, to really clean that thing, I could spend all day on that trying to get all this thick undercoat and grease off of here, but that'll be fine. So getting ready to put the seal in the front here. Got it all cleaned off with that Prep All. Stuff works really good. Still got a thing I'm going to blow some brake clean through that pickup tube. Then I tried to drain some oil out of here. Gonna definitely have to wipe this out really good. There's a little bit of metal on the low side. The high side just got a pile of bearing material in there. And then it looks like, I don't know, this thing might have been run low on oil for a while. And then, you know, it was getting hot. And the oil was just kind of vaporizing and coking on the side here. You can see where I smeared it. So definitely going to use that, wipe this out as good as I can with dry towels, and then come back with that wax and grease remover. Should pull all the rest of this out of here. Try to clean this up best I can. It's been going through cleaning out the pan. Find some big chunks of copper in there from the bearings. Trying to just flood all these bearing pieces out of here. So what's coming out of there? Bottom end was definitely trashed. Hot rims, not for oil pans. Nasty. Alright, got the pan pretty well cleaned up. We actually ended up getting some dishwashing soap and washing it out that way. I'm gonna just kind of wipe it out with WD-40. I don't think it's really a big deal, but it should be okay. Did the same thing with the oil pickup, kind of flooded it with the dish soap and some water. Tried to clean it out best we could. And then same thing, I just kind of blaze some WD-40 in there because I'm not wasting my high quality liquid wrench on something like that. And so we're going to make sure that mounting surface is cleaned up, finish getting this pan cleaned up. We got to throw the pump in there and get that pickup tube set up, and then be mounting this pan up. Maybe even get the K-member up. Let's see what happens here. Alright, got the pump in here, doing the pickup tube right now. My little SBF tip for the day. get that drive shaft pushed up in there, and then I just held it with a magnet, and then my dad brought the pump up from the bottom. That way, make sure that that drive shaft's in the hole it needs to be in.
Okay, and a measure tape.
Yeah, we'll measure that.
It has a ridge on it, though, on the front and the back.
Yeah, it's got a recess. Or no, it's got a raised ridge.
A raised ridge?
Yeah. Well, the back is recessed, the front is raised. Alright guys, I got the pan all cleaned up. I don't know what happened to this pan, if someone repaired this or something, because I bought a new drain plug for it and it doesn't fit. So I don't know what's going on there, but that plug fits, so that's fine. I got the new one in the front, so that's cool. Got this cleaned up as good as we could. Got that one piece gasket. Trying to get that snapped up there right now.
Nope.
These holes don't hang up.
Huh?
That's the
Oh, this is the front?
Yeah, I think that was our problem.
It's coming along. Got that pan on there. It's looking good. Still got a ways to go, so I think the next step, gonna throw that K-member back in there so we can get the trans out. Get that rear main seal in there. Check out the clutch and all that hoo-ha. But it's going pretty good. Still got to, get that rear main in there, put the trans back in, and take the K-member down, put the exhaust on, put the K-member back up, put the rack on, hook up the power steering, fill all the fluids, that radiator back in with the fans and battery and wiring and all that jazz. Intake back on there. Get this thing pretty much ready to fire up without the suspension. Just gonna fire it with the suspension off of there. Just in case something happens. But moving along. Should be going tomorrow to pick up that motor. Gotta roll out and grab that thing. So I'll have that sitting in the corner for whenever I get around to playing with that thing. But hopefully this whole bearing situation will at least get this car roadworthy. Be nice to get this car cleaned up and out on the street for the rest of the summer. It's nice to see that pan back on though. And that bottom end's a lot tighter, the rods aren't clacking around down there, so I mean, no doubt that crank has problems, and I guess we're gonna find out, firing this thing up, what happens oil pressure wise. But I'm expecting a massive improvement because this stuff was pretty thoroughly destroyed. So we'll see. It'll at least make for a good video, right? And if not, maybe I'll be putting that motor in sooner than I thought. Alright guys, I'm pretty exhausted, but satisfied. Spent a lot of time trying to clean up this dirty K-member. Still not really super clean, but it'll get the job done. Just want to thank you guys for watching and leaving your comments and giving me those thumbs up. Really appreciate that stuff. You guys supporting the channel. Check out the description. I know some of you guys have been going through the links and all that. It means a lot to me. It helps me out. So thank you for that. And we'll see you in the next video.